Alright, I just did a thing for the women. I'm going to caveat this with part two and then cover a couple other things. So, at least from my perspective as a man, I'm interested in a woman who, as they say, can be comfortable in jeans and a t shirt. Uh, I prefer outdoorsy women. My wife is not as much outdoorsy as she pretended to be. Also, like a woman in a dress. Uh, so, you know, a part of that for you ladies is, you got to be comfortable in your own skin. You got to be comfortable with who you are. All right. So I'm going to cover a couple other things. Genetically, we are drawn to a certain type of physical. For me, it's petite women and big noses. I like the white skin. Red hair actually is a thing for me. There are things about that you don't know when you're younger, so you will figure that out over time. There's a reason people wind up with the same kind of person over and over. Some of it is chemical that you can't control. All right, what else? Ladies, there are a reason that I'm going to say Western, but I know for sure American men marry foreign women. They tend to take care of their husbands. Uh, they tend to be less competitive. So, as a man, I'm not looking for a woman to compete with me, ever. I'm looking for a woman that I can complement, as in there are things that I can do that she might be able to do, but she would prefer me to take care of. There are things that I can do that I would prefer the woman to take care of. So there's a reason that's a thing. So, you know, I'm also not interested in a woman. I'd say this, that's poor. So, poor ways, poor money, bad decisions sometimes. All right. You need to not come to the union, so to speak, with a pile of debt. Because if you got a pile of debt, that means that you probably can't, or you are not making good financial decisions. All right, even if you're paying your bills. And that goes both ways. The man shouldn't come to the bargaining table with a pile of debt. So, I've been seeing a lot of videos also on what does a woman bring to the table. Y'all need to think about that. So this stuff down here, this is the cord I hope to use to power the AC. These are the magazines that I just ordered and received. There's 4 of them. And there is 2 bottles of whiskey from Ranger Creek Distillery here in San Antonio. So those are unique to Texas. You can't buy those outside the state of Texas. So didn't really do much today. Rode my Harley around, bought some whiskey, came home, took a nap. Tomorrow I need to actually spray at least half the yard with bug spray and get the other half later in the day. I also want to get some painting done on the back porch. I don't really need the cord. I don't need to run it until I measure it and make sure it's going to be long enough. And then after I get the wall painted, then I can run the cord and basically move the cabinets, move that countertop out of the inside, put it outside, and then I can actually move the TV that I have on my front porch. That's an old 31-inch cathode ray tube fucking TV, so it's old school. It's heavy. It's really heavy, so I'm probably not going to carry it. I'm probably going to get it up off of where it is and put it on a cart, and then take that shit around back and plug it in and see if it works. I haven't turned it on in years. So, anyway, continuing work on the back porch. There's another news. I have for sure one baby chicken. So the hen that's been sitting on eggs has successfully hatched one. I think of the 3 that were hatched earlier in the year, I think 2 of them are roosters. Because I saw them doing something that is rooster-like, as in their head feathers fluffing up and going after each other. I don't know. Hopefully I got hens and not roosters, but I think those 2 might be roosters. So I got the one that was hatched about 8 weeks ago. So I don't know what's up with them damn hens. They're sitting on eggs pretty regularly. So I'm not going to complain, because chickens are handy to have. So I got one white hen that I think the rooster is just raping her ass over and over, because I went in there and there's white feathers all over the place, and there's one white hen that she ain't got very many. Doesn't have as many feathers as she should have, and I've seen the rooster getting on her ass. So I might have to catch her and put her somewhere else, because I can't have him having sex with her so much that he messes her up. So update on Jen. She's right there. She's got the terrible onesies, twosies, whatever onesies. She goes like hell, and then lays down, calms down, goes to sleep for a little while, and then she's back up, and then raising hell. So she's got separation anxiety and is chewing up stuff. So anyway, I don't know if I mentioned it before. Less makeup, the better. Just understand that. And I know women, you don't think that men know anything about that shit, but I can tell you that most of the men I know can't stand makeup. So, especially if it's on with a cake spatula. Just take care of yourself. There is someone out there for you, no matter what. And if you ain't finding them, expand your horizons and where you're hanging out. So, I'm told that Friday nights in the grocery store is a good place. So I don't typically go there myself in that time frame. But yeah. Anyway, always more work to do than time in the day, and you need time to relax a little bit. So that's what I did last night and today, and then tomorrow be back at it, and Monday be back at it. I really gotta get the yard sprayed. Gonna try to knock the mosquito population down. So anyway, wishing you the best. I'm watching Civil War finally. It's actually on HBO, I think. So that's something that is cool. I'm actually to the point where I was last time, when I don't know why, but I stopped watching it. But the young girl is just crawled into the other car, and then in a few minutes they're gonna go down the road and they're gonna come up on them, and they're gonna be at gunpoint. So I'm scared to death they're gonna get shot. So see what happens. So lots of lessons to be learned here. Anyway, information is knowledge and power. Live a little, prep a lot, share love. G Prepper out.